Minecraft Live showed the portal in the Deep Dark activating like a new dimension is coming. Now, it was related to Minecraft Dungeons, but is it coming to the official game as well? Surely they're going to do something with it. So today we're going to see what IBX Toy Cat thinks of that. Also, don't forget to check out the Team Apocalypse poster. It's got me, Minitech, Recrap, and Clown's hand signatures on it. It's available on lifesteal.shop. It's limited edition. And let's check out this video, which starts with an interesting looking warden.
It looks like the real thing the warden is hiding is his karaoke. But
yeah, he's a
Minecraft
secret
Dungeons
karaoke
2
lover.
was just announced, and they decided to use the Ancient City portal to promote it. And
they
indeed,
did.
they even had a secret QR code that pointed to the warden. Or is that what this is?
Is that what
Actually,
that
it
secret?
appears
There's a
it's
secret
new
QR
mod
code
that
led to
Minecraft
that.
had reference that doesn't exist in any of the current 3 dimensions. And so, what's inside the portal? Are there any clues? And how do you open it? This video won't include any made-up YouTuber lore or fake leaks. Although I have published an add-on with my theory called Boss Blitz. Let's start with the basics, because when the Caves and Cliffs update came out, Minecraft's entire world got lower, and in this new Deep Slate realm, you can find a brand new biome called the Deep Dark. The Deep Dark only has
Great
one
update when
structure
they added the
called
Deep Dark.
Ancient
So
City,
cool.
and every single time that Ancient City spawns, it will have
Add
this
more scary
structure
stuff to
inside
Minecraft,
of it.
that's what I say.
This is called in the game files a portal, and it's made up of an unbreakable block with no other use, just
Wait,
like End Portal.
I didn't know in the game files it's called a portal statue. That's interesting. I did not know that.
Frames were before the end came to the game, and indeed when it was being created, the major figure behind the Deep Dark in Ancient City, King B Dogs, says, "Is this too scary for Minecraft?"
No,
and
no,
all
no.
sorts of other
Should be
mysterious
scarier.
things like that. Indeed, Mojang as a whole do keep referencing it as a portal, first in this official 2024 book, but then also in Dungeons 2, both with the leaks and now
didn't know
the
they made a
official
book about
trailer,
it being a
which
portal
tells
too.
us they are definitely thinking of it as a portal, and likely therefore thinking of it as being a gateway to a new dimension. So then the only
Yes.
question becomes, what happens when you go through?
Well, there happens to be one in my living room, but you'd be insane to go through that, right? Although, I guess we know it can't take you to hell, since there's already a portal for that, so sure, why not?
What's the worst that could happen, Toy Cat?
Oh no. I've managed to end up at the only place in the world worse than hell. I'm in Milton Keynes.
All right, I feel
hope that
I feel like you only
certainly
get that
never
if you're
comes
British,
true,
but I get that.
something we do know
Imagine
is
ending
that
up in
Minecraft
Milton
will be
Keynes.
revealing the
Don't go
Ancient
through the
City
portal, guys.
this year.
Sorry if you're from
That's
Milton
because
Keynes, it's a
Dungeons
joke.
2 is heavily featuring it in its marketing, as well
Never
as
been,
its
I've been
leaks,
on a train
and that
through it,
has
and
a
that's it.
release date of 2026. And so, with regards to how that affects the base game, there are 3 possibilities. The first of these is that Mojang is going to add it to Dungeons 2, but will add an entirely different portal meaning to the base game. The second is that they are working on a 4th dimension, or an Ancient City portal meaning, but they will only ever use it for Dungeons 2 and other spin-off titles only. The third, though, is that they are working on this Ancient City portal meaning, and it will be coming to both Dungeons 2 and to Minecraft 2. This gives us 3 different portals to go into, but ultimately, I think the first one we can rule out immediately because it's unprecedented, whereas the second one is actually with a lot of heavy precedent. Take, for example, the Wildfire. This was a powerful mob found in the Flames of Nether DLC for Minecraft Dungeons, and it was, of course, the Mob Vote mob from 2016.
I mean, they'd like to add a lot of features to Minecraft Dungeons that they haven't got in other things. But there's no way they add an entire dimension to Minecraft Dungeons, and all people have wanted for years in Minecraft is a brand new dimension. I'm not gonna add that and then not add a brand new dimension. If I had to guess, and if I'm to get inside the head of the Minecraft update team, I don't think they add a new dimension anytime soon. And the reason for that is they seem to be very focused on adding old, like improving old features, if that makes sense. And I think there's just too many old features that still need improving, especially the end. I feel like they are going to update the end before they add a new dimension. That's my own personal opinion. I think they update the end before they add a new dimension.
That was meant to come to the base game, although of course was voted
And
against.
I think the next movie, Minecraft movie, which comes out next year, is going to be based around the end dimension. So I think from a marketing perspective, if you're using your brain, which I'm sure these people are, you surely add the Minecraft, you update the Minecraft end around the same time the update comes out, so more people watch the movie and then go and play on the new end update. I think that just makes sense. It's what they did with the Sonic movies. They did the Year of Shadow because Shadow was in the movies, so they did a game based around it.
This
I think
is
it's
a Minecraft
smart
mod
marketing.
that was featured in Dungeons and never came to the base game. There are many such examples of this in Dungeons and Legends, but there are also examples of our third portal here because interestingly, Minecraft added the spear and the mace and many variants of both of those weapons to Minecraft Dungeons long before they ever came to recent updates to Minecraft.
So they have before added things to Dungeons
give us the
and then brought them across
in Dungeons 2 first, and then later it comes to the base game? Or is it indeed possible that this year, given we know that the next update is Chaos Cubed, that one of the next two
maybe they're thinking about the third Minecraft movie and they're like, we need a new dimension for the plot of the third movie, so let's add a new dimension so that we can make a bigger movie the third time around. Just an idea.
Doesn't ever matter after it's here, so what will be revealed inside of the Ancient City portal? Well, here's where things get interesting. Because, hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and I guess we forgot to do an intro until now, and I'd like to just quickly mention that it's important that we go through the actual evidence first, because if you jump to a conclusion before looking at evidence, you're just making stuff up.
True. Let's see what evidence there is.
Look at the structure as
on a side note, IBX Toycat is a YouTuber that basically taught me how to play Minecraft back when I was playing on Minecraft Xbox 360. I didn't know how to do half of the things, so I used to watch his videos because he would explain how lighting worked with torches and just very basic mechanics. He had so many videos on them, and that's how I kind of learned them all. Because when you're just playing Minecraft for the first time, so many things you just kind of make up as you go along and you don't properly understand.
Here's the important thing to know about.
So I've been watching Toycat for a long time.
This is the one part of the structure, that is to say, the portal, the redstone room below it, and this little wall that goes around it that always exists, and then the ancient city comes off it in 4 separate directions. And now here's where I think things get interesting, because looking around an ancient city, you'll see that the entire place is themed around sound. This is obviously because you're meant to be avoiding the warden, who of course can only hear, he can't see.
Themed around sound, I've never thought of that before.
But what I think is interesting is this sound theme is deeper than just the blocks and the design of the place, it also permeates into the loot. Look in this chest right here and you'll see, actually wow, 2 music discs, music disc cat, as well as music disc 13.
I guess, yeah, music discs,
yeah. Numbers on there, but then
I just assumed it was always
around,
rare loot.
Some glowberries, and actually you won't see any other music discs. Famously though, this place is famous for having 2 unique pieces of loot. One of those is these echo shards, and the other
I guess they're kind of
is
sound themed, aren't they?
5, although it comes in fragments you have to put together. So there is a music disc that for some reason is the only shattered music disc in Minecraft. You have to collect its various fragments. That seems very suspicious if it's just designed to be something you listen to, because, fun fact, if we do put together music disc 5 and throw it into a jukebox, it's not exactly a good sound. It's not exactly one you have to go through a lot of work to get, but in case you want to hear it anyway, here it is.
I mean, it's just very random, isn't it? I've listened to it before and I'm like, what? But what could it be meaning? Could it be sounds from another dimension? Flint and steel? Imagine if there was like a mega warden in another dimension. How cool would that be? It's possible they've been working on an update for like years or something and they're going to reveal it. Like a new dimension for years. They're keeping it secret. And this is teasing it? Who knows?
And then all of a sudden, it becomes actually a pretty decent one. But still, all of those sounds, again, distinctly weird Minecraft sounds that already exist, followed by something that doesn't yet exist. I find this to be hugely interesting. Again, combined with the Warden, a hearing-only mob, combined with the hearing-based redstone, combined with a rare item, notably, again, is rare, has this yellow tag, called the Echo Shard, it really feels like everything in this dimension hints towards sounds, both those that already exist and those that do not.
That's true.
And so,
I suppose so, yeah.
I feel like the easy thing we can take from this, because there are lots of other pieces of evidence, I should point out. If we are being fair, there's this part of the structure that looks like a pillager outpost. There's this part that looks like it's a Mesa Badlands. I don't know why it exists or what it's doing there. And you'll also find all over the place all sorts of other odd structures, like this looks like a melted zombie with the trousers and the top and everything.
Yeah, why have they got that? Why is there a random pile of
other
wood?
Weird things that hint to other parts of the game. Basically, the major parts of it, in my opinion, seem to directly hint towards sound in some way. And so, instead of a portal based on the sights, like how the Aether was and the End is, or like how the Nether is there a dimension based on sound? Well, that doesn't make any sense, does it? So here's where I think that things get interesting with the Ancient City portal, because I've been deliberately trying not to say fourth dimension in this video, despite the fact that that is the most popular thing that people want from a gameplay perspective.
Yeah,
yes,
fourth
we
dimension.
all secretly would love if we could go through this portal and it would take you through to somewhere else. But this isn't.
Why don't they
my
do that?
theory
So many
about
people
what
would play
happens.
more
Just
people
like how
would
when
come
you
back to
the
Minecraft
Ancient
if they had a
City,
new dimension.
You don't have wardens until they spawn in, coming from some other land. Maybe if you are able to light the Ancient City portal, or if the Ancient City portal is able to be lit in some other way itself, then maybe instead of you going through to it, instead something comes from it through to you.
Ooh.
This is something that makes a world of sense when you consider Minecraft's current update philosophy, which is mostly to have smaller drops rather than major
You
updates.
open the
They haven't
portal
ruled
and
out
something
major updates
comes
happening
through
in the future,
from
although
another
exactly
dimension,
what those
but
major
you can't
updates
go
are
through.
is something that is
Gonna be
very
completely
vaguely
honest with you,
defined.
that would be a disappointment compared to a new dimension. In my opinion, if they did that, it's very possible, but if they did that, it would be a letdown. If it's just like adding a new mob, I think so. You know, or something coming through. Imagine if you go through to a new dimension, people would love it so much more.
But if we are to get major defining content updates, then it's very unlikely that one of them will be the size of an entire dimension, especially when we have so many comments from Mojang staff talking about how the current dimensions actually could do with an update first, and we've only seen a never update in the last
Yeah, I said
decade.
this earlier,
And
didn't I?
so
Yeah.
that means I think when we take all of that and combine it with the official depictions of the Ancient City, of which there are only two, with it actually having a portal lit. The first of these is the Dungeons 2 trailer, where you can see that seemingly these note blocks have something to do with it. Weirdly, they've got a bunch
that's
of
true.
rainbow
What are the
blocks
note
on them,
blocks
and
doing
that's
there?
something to do with how the portal works. But also, you're seeing the Ancient City portal from afar, which is also exactly how you see it in the Minecraft Ancient City portal book. There are the 3 characters from this book sitting far away from the portal. By the way, I did decide to read the summary of this book, and my god, do not recommend that. It is, anyway, the point here is that it actually is a book about how they go into the Ancient City, and what do they find when they get there? A warden, and the warden actually scares them away. But notably, in this book that seemingly focuses deeply
What a riveting
on the Ancient
storyline.
City and has the Ancient City portal as its cover art, they still don't go inside of it because the warden scares them away.
Oh, so they
That
don't
is
even
a
enter the
weird
portal.
thing to say for a whole new dimension. And so indeed, what if these portal blocks that exist, by the way, if you've never seen someone who's destroyed these blocks in their world, it's very unlikely you have, because Minecraft really don't want you destroying reinforced deep slate. If you have an efficiency 5 silk or just neverite pickaxe, even with a beacon, you're talking about multiple minutes to destroy these blocks, something that makes it so painstaking to do that most people are going to leave them intact, perfect for whatever they have planned. Obviously, I'm not one of these people. I destroyed.
Yeah, it's like
every
even
other
harder
block,
than
and it was
obsidian, isn't
actually
it? Like way
over
harder.
an hour worth of mining on a live stream. Why did I do that? Because I'm kind of curious. This is one of those circumstances I'm sure Mojang didn't see coming, but is it just that whatever portal event, comes out of this, I can't do? Or have I forever boned a part of my Minecraft Ancient City? Well, it's impossible to find out until after such an update comes out, but if we are
Yeah, but when,
expecting to
Minecraft?
see an
Hurry up.
answer that comes alongside Minecraft Dungeons, that means that we have now just over 6 months, and in terms of development time that isn't working on the Chaos Cubed update, we have exactly 6 months for Mojang to bring into effect whatever Ancient City portal thing will tie
I'd be
in
very
Dungeons
surprised if
2
we saw
to
in
the base
6
game.
months
And if you think an entire
update to the Deep
dimension
Dark
will be
in
developed in that
Minecraft.
time,
Personally, I'd be
I
very
just think that
surprised.
that's a little bit unlikely, and so is it that something comes out of the portal towards you, or is it something else entirely? Well, that's the question I have to leave with you.
It better
What
not
I
just be
will
like
say
dungeons
is
only
that
and that's it.
Minecraft
That'd be the
have
worst.
clearly been
thing.
working on hints for some future dimension for as long as there have been free in the game. This is something that you can see not just in the last couple of weeks with the hints that they are adding custom dimension code so that add-on creators can now play around with it.
Oh,
It's
they've
not
got
just
custom
in the
dimension code,
days
okay.
after 1.19, it's actually in the time before that. The concept art of the Ancient City is always hinting at something that is deeper and darker, and so all of this is true, but what I will say is while that can be true, there could still be zero major plans to actually add this to vanilla. I think that the important cynicism is something you should be applying as a philosophy for a lot of your day-to-day life, because if you don't keep your expectations tiny, you'll probably end up being whiny, and so I would say that Mojang are deliberately using
Keep your
the mystery of
expectations
this
tiny
to
or you'll
market
end up
Dungeons
whining.
2,
I've
and
never heard that
would
before,
that
but I
be
like it.
smart if it wasn't coming to Minecraft 2? Well, that is the question, and I would say that there is definitely some future plans that involve this structure and the main game, but there is a chance that they're very much future, bold word, and plans, small word, and not future, small word, and plans, big words. But I really hope that
I agree, I get that. Like, I think they will have a plan with it. There's no way that they could tease. They know what everyone wants. They must have some plan. When is it coming? We don't know. It would be insane if something came this year. I think a new dimension is the best possible scenario. But if some new boss came out of it that you had to fight, I think that would be really, really cool as well. Imagine if some boss climbed through the portal and then climbed into the surface of the world and just started destroying it or something and you had to fight it. I don't know, I think that'd be very, very cool. It better not just be Minecraft Dungeons only. I'm going on the record now. Minecraft, you can't just add this portal being activated to Minecraft Dungeons. The main game needs something, alrighty? Don't forget to check out lifesteal.shop for this signed poster. And I'll see you guys in the next Reacts.
It isn't conclusive and certainly not enough to disallow the goal.
He scores with his fingers. What the heck?